Yo, what's good, YouTube? It's your boy King Wallace here, and back with another NCAA gameplay, man. College football 26. Hey, man, we in week 4, dog. We in week 4, man. yeah, I know we here already. I told you guys I was gonna be dropping these videos, man. Minimal editing so I can get it out right fast and in a hurry to you guys. And of course, like I said at the beginning of this season, or the beginning of the last video, I'm not going to be doing commentary. I'm going to let the commentators commentate. I'm going to adjust some of the settings because I think the sound is off as far as the sound goes in game, man, or maybe my recording device. I'm not exactly sure. So, you know what I'm saying, we gonna make sure we get it right for you guys. I'm gonna do my best to tweak as much as I possibly can. And, you know, whatever tips and tricks people may have here, if you do have something as far as the audio goes, let me know in the comment section, man, or point me towards the videos that'll help me out with my sound. But yeah, man, we got Cal this week. Let's see. Let's take a look at the schedule. We got Cal this week, which is week 4. Which, okay, of course, coming off 2 big victories last video. Ooh. Hall Quinn has started 1 and 2. That's not good. They are unranked now. Penn State, they were undefeated when we played them, so they're now 2 and 1. But we got Cal this week, and then we're at Stanford. So Cal is our last home game for at least 3 straight games. So we're on the road at Stanford, Syracuse, and Louisville after the fact. But we got Cal this week, then we go on the road at Stanford. Not really too afraid of either one of these teams, but you never know here. In this game, man, they can make teams play so much better. Let's take a look at Cal and see what they actually working with. I'm not sure about Cal. They may be better than I'm thinking, possibly. Because you never know with these overalls sometimes, man. The overall is kind of messed up. So let's take a look at Cal. Cal has a 90 overall QB. Who is Austin Mack? I know him, and I know he was just a freshman. He's their starter in real life from last year. I thought that he was the starter. Did Austin Mack transfer in? Let's take a look. Oh wait, did I do the wrong thing? Did the wrong thing, didn't I? Player stats. Oh no. Gameplay 3. And this is this year. That's really weird. Devin Brown. Where did he play last year? Game played 11. He played 11 games? Where did he go? Like, why is it not showing me all of their stats? That's weird. I don't know why it's not showing me all of them. Not exactly sure, but at any rate, crap! I just accidentally went out of the view. Sorry, guys. All right, we're back. So QB is actually pretty good. Let's take a look at his ratings. His accuracy could be better, but I mean, 90 medium and short. His deep ball is 81, so playing on Heisman, they may take all that up, maybe 99 by the time they play as hell. Very strong arm. 98 throw power is crazy, and that's the highest gonna get, but that's crazy. I don't know who this dude is, but yeah, they got them a good one. They got them a real good one actually. So that kind of scares me a little bit. Running back Scott Priestley. Okay, so these aren't the running backs that we've been playing the last couple of games, but you never know, especially with the break tackling and how it is in this game. It seems like my defense can't tackle sometimes, and it make people out here making us look stupid. Okay, Keon Graves is junior, 94 speed, 86 overall. Oh my God, Desmond James. 6'2", 197 speedster. And he has the takeoff ability. 98 speed, 98 acceleration. Okay. So this, all the other receivers are slow, but these two. So this is what we're gonna have to do, man. I have to learn my lesson from the last 2 games. We have to play off. We have to play off. We have to tackle. Play off, tackle. Cause he look like he can. Desmond James look like he can wreck your whole game. Wreck your coverage. Let's see what else they got. Tight ends is just okay. Not bad though. I'll take it. Left tackle, Okay, so they got 2 pretty good guards. They're decent, lower 80s. Okay, their offensive line is not great, honestly. I thought they may have something better than that. So our defensive line should actually kind of get off this game. See what their defense looks like. Okay, I'm not seeing anything crazy. Everybody's kind of average or a little bit above average. DB's got decent speed, but nothing crazy. Decent free safety. Pretty good speed on the free safety. Jordan Sanford, okay. Messiah DeLone. Newport News, Virginia. Is he a real player? 75 overall though, so maybe he doesn't start. Maybe these 2 start. Tristan and 6'5", 206 box specialist. Oh my god. How did I not see him? I would have loved to have him. Was he a transfer? He was at Cal the last 2 years too. Yeah, I should have moved him to strong safety. Yeah, maybe these 2 start. Because I have a hard time seeing Messiah start there. It would be a mistake by them, oversight by them if that's what's happening. But yeah, man, that's what Cal looks like. I'm not overly concerned, but you never know. You got to play the game, right? And the last two games we were on the road. We were finally home. Wait a minute, guys. I completely buried the lead here. This is your number 1 ranked SMU Mustangs. And I'm pretty sure somebody, y'all all saw it and was like, wait a minute. Because the last time we played, we were ranked 8th. And we beat Penn State. We had another bye week. And I simulate past that. And now we're ranked number 1. I don't know how we shot up to number 1. Because we weren't number 2 last week. At least I don't think we were. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think we were because I could have sworn we were still ranked at 8. So maybe I just wasn't paying attention. I didn't think we were actually be up there, but Georgia fell from 1 to 12. Oh, they lost to Oklahoma. Okay. All right, so hell, shit, we finna get to the game then. See y'all in a second.
One of the danger spots in any college football season. Ranked team against unranked opponent. And we'll see if the upset can shake up the rankings in this one. Glad to have you with us from Gerald J. Ford Stadium in Dallas, home to the SMU Mustangs. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the California Golden Bears, taking on one of the participants from last year's playoff, the SMU Mustangs. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Golden Bears will kick it away to start. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Mustangs offense will get the ball first. And And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, and these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks, David. This one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names. You know, brand versus brand. Big-time baller versus big-time baller. Trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for them. That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
Yeah, really good decision-making by the quarterback. Don't get greedy. Yes, I can make reads, and I can pull it, and I can throw it all the yard. If I can take 10-plus yards and continue to do that and continue to be smart with my decision-making, this offense is going to be very difficult to stop.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Looking to pass, it's Jennings. Makes the catch. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the Mustangs have their offense in high gear. Out of the gun to give to the back. He has the first and still on his feet. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. The Mustangs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Snagged in the middle, it's Knight. Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a first down just outside the red zone. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He'll take a shot. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down. So now it's 2nd and long. Now the play fake. Steps away to find some room. Turning it on. And into the end zone. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Mustangs.
And this defense really wanted to come out and set the tone and be physical, but the offense did that. They took control. They owned the line of scrimmage. They create the big explosive run on the first drive to really set the tone in this football game.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They marched 79 yards on the drive, and it was capped with an explosive 22-yard run. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So California's offense will go to work for the first time. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass in coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that, yes, they tackle well, they see the football well, they break on it well. You better worry about the ground game. You better get some kind of deception going against this secondary.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. The Golden Bears line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Firing to the right, complete. At the 45 on his way. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36.
And that's why, if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
I don't know why, but it's a thing. The ACC Wheel of Destiny, you spin it, you never know how it's going to come up, and you can't afford to give away a game early in a conference like this.
And I think both of these coaching staffs, David, understand that, and they've been preaching to their team, we've got to start fast. Not just in this game. We've got to start the season fast. We've got to take advantage of this opportunity.
And I think Reese hit it right on the head, too. The Wheel of Destiny, right? It seems like it's a new team every year that's playing in the championship and appears to be a wide-open league. So a lot of turmoil, a lot of change. I think that starting 1-0 is an important step to getting to that championship game.
Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop.
Third down is money down. You got to find a way to execute and get the ball out and get it to your playmakers. That was the opposite of that. They got it to their playmakers, and they got absolutely nowhere. Lost yards on the play. Fourth down now upcoming.
It is perfect. That'll bring him to within 4.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on fourth down so much easier. Just trot him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
Go. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. Off to a good start here, and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Caught in the backfield, it's Moore. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They'll try the run. Breaks into the open. Past the first down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Wow, the running back there showing you his skill set as he's able to rip off that one for a first down.
Scanning the field, it's Jennings. A little release to the back. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. You know, sometimes even a short gain like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
Good timing on the quick out. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Mustangs come to the line with a new set of downs.
Stop me when you've heard this before. First down. First down. First down. Just continuing to put first downs together. So far, this defense just can't find any answers. First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his...
It's complete! Almost took it all the way there, but it's a huge gain, and they're set up with a 1st and goal.
Well, you can see the effect that last run play had on the defense. They had a really good-looking run, and all of a sudden they come back with play action. Everybody bites. They play downhill, and it opens up a guy up top for the offense. Really nice job setting up that shot play to get an explosive one through the air.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The Mustangs trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. He's looking to pass. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass, it's Jennings. Oh, they're after him. the end of the period, and SMU has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Third down, they got to get it to Neptune. He'll have to launch a rocket. It's broken up and almost intercepted on that shot to the end zone. It'll be fourth down. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. And very important not only to generate power, but to find his mark, a 49-yard try from the left. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Can't make contact with the kicker like that. A costly special teams penalty. You've got to know your path in front of the kicker. Offense comes back on the field. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Right down the middle. And he throws down the gut of the defense. It's incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did.
There he goes. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, SMU.
His defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, a quick update on a notable game going on right now in the ACC. Clemson is ahead early in Death Valley, but that's not exactly Trevor Lawrence out there. This game is a long way from being over. They're up by 10 over Georgia Tech. We'll circle back if anything changes in this big-time ACC matchup. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one. Kevin, let us know when it goes final. Give to the running back. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. And the Golden Bears want to crank the tempo.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Makes the grab. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. On third and short, they'll go to the power running game. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Well, they needed 2 yards to get that first down. That's exactly what they got. Great job of execution.
No secret about it. Just got to be physical, get a hat on a hat, low man wins, all the cliches to get that third down and short.
Back to throw, it's Mack. Here comes the heat. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
And these edge rushers, man, they're so athletic nowadays. They can get to the quarterback, bend that corner so quickly, get him on the ground before he knows what hits him. How about that defensive end and that speed off the edge?
The Golden Bears with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air on second down. They've got the screen set up and some room to work. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Now staring at a third and short from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on third down. Fist up in the air. Nice job getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure on him, hitting him, forcing the incompletion. Fourth down, baby.
Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills, and they've got it at the receiver position. So if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Buys a little time. He throws into the middle of the field. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Handoff from the gun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And this guy has been a dominant force early in this game. We're still in the first half. He already has a sack. He gets a tackle for loss there. He's playing so well with his eyes right now. He's reading his keys, and he's letting his God-given ability put him in the backfield to make these plays.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about.
Oh, he's got some space. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Mustangs are moving quickly down the field. To the air, it's Jennings. Unloads to the wideout. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They'll leave it with him. Powers through the defender. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. This will be the 7th play of the drive, and they need to convert 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. It's Singleton. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
Well, to heck with being conservative, right? I mean, that essentially would have just been a chip shot field goal with where they were on that 4th down, but they decide to go for it, throw it. They're looking for 6. They're going for a touchdown. They are being aggressive.
Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, and this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success, especially in the red zone.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Mustangs. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you've been hit in the mouth early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point makes it a 21-3 lead. He marched 78 yards down the field, and he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. They've got to find some answers on this drive, already down by 18 in the second quarter. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And they're not on the same page there.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. That's caught. It's King. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Dropping back, it's Mack. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
I know it's early in this game, but man, this defense has had their number. They've done a great job, already built a huge lead, now getting this offense in a situation where they got to pass the football, and they better protect their quarterback better than they are right now.
On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Soft spot in the middle. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover it.
And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Wants to go up top. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football. He's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. They've been nothing short of spectacular so far. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns, and they'll try to make it 4 for 4. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Back to throw. It's Jennings. Gets it out quickly. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Okay, ready? Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking for the end zone. He's got his man in the back of the end zone, but he was a little too far out of the back. It's incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Gets the back moving. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Fires to the middle. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Wants to throw again. Going downfield for the big play. And the deep shot was knocked away incomplete, but there is a penalty flag down. Let's get the call.
Pass interference. Offense.
They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. They've already converted a 4th down in this game. They'll try to make it 2 for 2. Might be changing the route. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And a big play on the outside. What a job to keep those feet in bounds and get the completion. The Mustangs will hustle to the line. Looking downfield, it's Jennings. Snagged out of the air. Touchdown, SMU! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And the passing game paying dividends right now for this offense. They just had a big play through the air to get him down in the situation. So let the quarterback deal. Great job reading coverage. He found his open target, accurate throw, and 2 plays through the air, and they've got 6 points on the board.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Illinois came away with the win today, but not in dominant fashion. In fact, the folks in Champaign had to sweat things out for much of the second half. Could have been better, but it certainly could have been worse. All that speculation all week, and now we know. And something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Quick completion on the out. He's across the 30 and out of bounds at the 31-yard line.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all off-season long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
And the Golden Bears in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Off the bootleg and rolling out. The short hands, it's Marshall. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big-time pickup on that one. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on 1st down. To throw, it's Mack. Under fire. Complete.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
Got his man downfield. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Golden Bears!
You got to wonder if that's going to be the play that changes the momentum in this game for the offense. It had been tough. They were up against it here early in the game, but the quarterback now starting to find a little bit of a rhythm. Really nice touch and throw on that touchdown. And here we go. This might be the play that gives them their confidence.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point cuts the lead to 28-10. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Sends it downfield. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Mustangs.
Oh, man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up 35-10. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be concerned. If we're a little bit down, listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking to throw, it's Mack. Fires to the big fella. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Back to pass. He finds a soft spot in the middle. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down. And they spike it to stop the clock.
QB spikes it. No gain on the play. Second down coming up.
Behind the chains now on second and long.
Let's go.
Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Quick strike complete.
I tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands. You saw it on that last play.
Shotgun snap on third down. Looking to the big tight end. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
Well, it's third and short. They're throwing for it. They just can't come up with that one. Setting up a big decision now for the head coach on fourth down.
Now on fourth down, here comes the field goal team. And he's got it counted all the way to 55. Never in doubt.
How about it? 50 plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
Looks like he's going to try to return it. They finally make the stop, but that one will make those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the break. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, 2 quarters down, and I've got to say, this has been a fun watch so far in Dallas. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Gerald J. Ford Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. And the Mustangs will kick it off to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive. It's like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap. So buckle up, get your mind right, and get ready to come back in this game.
Fires to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. The Golden Bears come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. to slither forward on the sneak.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
Looking to throw, it's Mack. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
It's now 2nd down.
Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The play action fake. They get to him as he throws. That's reeled in. It's Marshall. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. And the Golden Bears are flying down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Complete to the left. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. The Golden Bears with the 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. They're working that left side. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
Bringing the heat. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
All right, this offense needs to come up with a solution for this defensive end because he is a problem. They have got to find a way to help out the offensive tackle, prevent this guy from getting to the quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Got it in the middle, it's James. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7.
I really like this offense staying aggressive. They were in field goal range, but nice job on 3rd down. Forget that. Let's go get the 1st down. Let's throw the football. Nice read, nice catch. Now set up with a 1st and goal situation.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Marshall. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On 1st and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
Dropping back, it's Mack. Looking to get it in. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Nice job by the defense forcing the 3rd and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive, play tight, and play physical.
He'll sneak it and try to surge forward.
Man, if I'm quarterback right now, after this long of a drive down this close, I'm going for a touchdown here, Paul.
And I get that, but I've worn this defense out, man. I'm going to go for the touchdown right here. And if I miss, they got to go the whole length of the field to score a touchdown.
Well, you're always going to wonder what woulda, coulda, shoulda happened on 4th and inches had they gone for it. But with this kicker, I like taking 3 points and putting it on the board.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Running back searching for a hole. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. The Mustangs will call on their punt team. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure. It's a first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Catch in the middle. It's James. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And here comes the offense on second down. He'll keep it himself. He's brought down at the 41-yard line. It's a pickup of 5 and enough for a first down.
And I love that decision by this quarterback. No monkeying around. Get the first down, lower your shoulder. I don't need a big play. I just want another set of downs. Nice job running the option, knowing where the first down marker is.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Marshall. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the first down.
Second down coming up.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
And you're trying to get the ball to the running back quick and let him get some space, but there was absolutely no space. They penetrated quickly, and they got him before he could even get going.
To the air, it's Mack. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. So here comes the field goal unit once again. They've already kicked 3 tonight. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. And that is no good. And after the missed field goal, the deficit is still 19.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink when you knock it off the crossbar. Those are ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a miss and a missed opportunity.
And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Here comes the offense on second down. Looking for space. It's hard. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
And that's a play on third down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. Give them a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
Makes the grab, plenty for the first down. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on fourth down. And the Mustangs have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. He's got him.
Wow, the quarterback knew he had to get that one to his receiver quickly on the in route. Did you see the velocity on that throw?
Offense gets set for second down. Reads it, fires complete. turning it on. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. He just keeps piling up numbers with completion after completion in this standout performance.
And I think some people might say late in the game, you got the win, everything's in hand, be a little bit conservative, or you just say, I'm just going to keep doing me. And what I do with this offense is throw the football all over the yard, and I'm going to try to win me a big trophy at the end of the year.
Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. They'll try to slam it in. Touchdown, SMU! And the pummeling has started. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Cal 16.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. They built up some time of possession with that last drive, but couldn't turn it into points with the missed field goal. We'll see if they can put something on the board this time. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Looking to throw, it's Mack. Trying to set up the screen. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective.
Let's go, break.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Wants to throw on 1st down. It's complete on the right side.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
And this is an offense that really relies on its running game on that 2nd down call, giving it to the back, letting him find a way to go get a first.
Here's a quick throw out to the left. The defense will converge, and out of bounds he goes at the 40.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. And the Golden Bears kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Power football with the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Beautifully thrown ball. Terrific catch, and they'll have the 1st down. And he just continues to put up. And that number is now over 300.
This guy just throws completions, man. The ball doesn't seem to touch the ground. He's back there. He's making the right reads. Right now, he is locked into what this defense is trying to do.
Grabbed in the middle. It's King. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend.
That is an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding the window between the zones and delivering that ball on time.
The Golden Bears have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Cal! And they take it in for 6 more points. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Southern Miss is currently up big right now in a game they'll be talking about in Hattiesburg for some time. They're up by 25 over Louisiana Tech. That's where things stand right now. And, of course, if the script is flipped...
Breaks into the open. And he can't hold on to the ball at the end of this big game. Sometimes the ball just bounces your way, and the offense very lucky to keep possession on that one. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. The Mustangs, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Still looking, on the move. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving.
This is why everybody grows up and wants to be an offensive coordinator and not a defensive coordinator, because he can do that. He drops back, he's supposed to pass, but you know what? I'll just scramble around and I'll just go get one.
Touchdown Mustangs! And the stomping has commenced. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
And I tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this in the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. It just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for 6.
And he puts through the extra point. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And it was capped off with the 8-yard run. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. Unloads quickly. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Second down coming up. And the defense wrestles him to the ground. And the Golden Bears are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. To the air, it's Mack. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains, they were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. He's not gonna make it, and what a big stop for this defense, and they might be able to put this thing away. Great place to start for this offense. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And his first pass is incomplete.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Quarterback making adjustments. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down.
Really nice job by the defense that time. 3rd down, they're expecting pass, but they also know that this quarterback is dangerous when he wants to scramble. And it was almost as if they were expecting that. They were able to get to him, get him down. It now sets up 4th down, and you don't see the defense sprinting off the field just yet, guys. They're not sure. With this guy's scrambling ability, they may try to go for this.
starts a drive trying to go up top. Makes the grab. It's James. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. The Golden Bears have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Runs through a tackle. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. Fights off a defender. And he finds some solid space. Makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop him.
Brings up 2nd down.
Likely a lost cause, but they'll throw it again. Can't make the catch. In fact, they just flat dropped it, and they just dropped the game. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy, great execution, just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Hey everybody, sorry this video is so short, man. The next one will be a lot longer. You'll get 2 games next episode. Until then, King Wallace out. 1.
Mixing knowledge in the back where yeah, it's roll. Don't care that if it's fake, you know that all my jury gold. Yeah.